Hi, how you doing? Welcome to our newspaper review on Niger Watch. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to our Niger Watch family across the globe. I hope your day is going just fine. Thank you for being here. Please, my people, I beg, take out time to like this broadcast as we begin. Yes, yes. Please take out time to like the broadcast, share, invite someone else to the broadcast. Osai Bofo, how you doing, Osai Bofo? Good morning to you. Good to have you on the broadcast. Good morning to each and everyone. Good morning to me too. All right, good morning to you, Osage Daddy. How you doing, Osage? It's good to have you on the broadcast, sir. Thank you for being on here. You, how you doing? It's good to have you on here. I hope you know that this is Imanos Kachi here. All right, welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Please, 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 let's like the broadcast as we move on. Yes, please, let's like the broadcast as we move on. How's your day playing out? Today is Friday. The weekend is upon us. Today is Friday. Happy weekend to each and every one of you. Happy weekend. It's been a good week. We have all tried. Please take out time this weekend and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful one. All right, Star Keys, how you doing? It's good to have you on the broadcast. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, my sister. I'm fine, and you? How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure I asked where are you joining from? Where are you joining from?
I'm joining from Italy, but this is not my first time joining.
I know. Of course, I won't miss that face two times. I know. So, what's the time in Italy? I think you and Brother Nice are in the same country. Well, where? What's the time?
No, now we are using the same time with Nigeria now. It's exactly 4 minutes after 10.
So we can say good morning to each other, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
very
Thank you.
good to. All right. So good morning to you, sir. It's good to have you on the broadcast. Please make yourself comfortable because I don't understand why the military is telling us that they are, trying to resist the pressure to compromise election. There should be no room for pressure. Military should not give anybody room to pressure them. And who is pressuring the military? See, it's about time that we begin to get names. Who is pressuring the military to compromise the election? They should bring the person out. I mean, I would want to twat this election. It should be a criminal offense. We have something to discuss on the paper, so please do well to come on in, share, invite, let Nigerians know what is happening. I think it's because we've missed out on newspaper review, but we don't take out time to read the papers and see what's happening, to see the laws that are being implemented, laws that has passed second reading, see what your representatives are doing in the house. We should be interested. It's a good thing. We should be interested. All right, welcome to the newspaper review. I'll try to make it a good one for each and every one of us today. Starkis, please do also put your mic on mute so we can proceed.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Our first paper to my panelists. How are you doing? Of course, I'll give a special, special shout out to my panelists out there. To each and every one of you, how you doing? It's good to have you on the broadcast today. I look forward to to having this broadcast with each and every one of you. Do well to join me by clicking on the link. But please, please, and please do also like the broadcast before you click on the link. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the business of the day. Our first paper for today is going to be the Tribune. Oh, okay. Let's quickly skip to Punch. Please excuse me. Sorry. All right. Please do well to put your mic on mute as you come in. Okay, let's go to the paper for today. It's going to be so much irregularities here, but 1 second. To my amazing panelists, it's good to have you on here. Let's take the newspaper review real quick. So yeah, we have this is the Tribune. We have Lagos Ibadan road project to be delivered by March 2023, and that's by federal government. And this will be against December as it was promised us, but now it's been moved to March. DSS gives NNPC oil marketers 48 hours to make fuel available. Again. This is nice. Okay, 2023 military wants give in to pressure to compromise chief of defense staff. I'll take that again. Military won't give in to pressure to compromise, and that's by Chief of Defense Staff. Says armed forces don't target civilians on purpose. And just beneath the nameplate here, we have on CBN, we won't be rigid on cash withdrawal limits, but policy stays. Meet Buhari in Douala, gets his support. Says 1.4 million super agents exist. 500 billion naira old notes now in bank vaults. Begins distribution of new naira notes. Reps order CBN to halt policy. Action film. It is getting interesting. Okay, let's finish this before we take the papers. Agile quota plans. Federal government begins payment of $486 million arbitration fee to litigants. Hmm. NNPA raises concern over neglect of interland connectivity for $1.5 billion Lekki port. 5.6 million PVCs collected in Lagos. This figure is for just Lagos. 5.6 million PVCs. Suspected political thugs attack Atiku's man in Lagos. Sorry. Suspected political thugs attack Atiku's man in Rivers. House invaded, vehicles damaged. Rivers government says group orchestrating campaign of calumny against Wike over G5 demands. We'll start from the story that has to do with politics. Well, they've always say, or we've always heard that politics is a dirty game. So as it is right now, the attack on Atiku's man yesterday is the most recent political attack, and this beggars the question. Some weeks ago, we had in the papers, was it some weeks ago or just last week, where the IGP was telling politicians to call their thugs to order, and saying that if any of them are caught, that the law would take its full act, and none of them, don't call and say release my boy, release my man. The CBN the IGP. What's with the inconsistency? Okay, the IGP gave that order. Now, I mean, the IGP knows where it's. I don't know if it is constitutional for these people to have political talks. Would it not be a good time to keep us safe? These are the talks that are used to perpetrate this, and instead of them to be dealt with according to the law, they are being told. They are being told to be careful in their operations. Wow. Okay. Well, what would you expect? And it is said that Rivers has the most political talks. What thing they happen? With the licensed thugs, what are politicians doing with the thugs? If not to still use it and attack each other at the end of the day. Okay, it's only during political seasons like this they use it to attack each other. The rest of the year they use it on us. They use it on us after they use it to get into power, beg us for our votes. When you now ask them one question, they will unleash the thug on you, as we saw with one of our correspondents here who was on field duty the other day in somewhere in Edo State. And this so-called honorable with his thugs pounced on him and dealt with him. It was really barbaric, and this is what they do out there. Well, this one, they don't use their own hand, touch their own self. So let them sort their issues. All right. But this needs to stop. You see, that's the problem. When you don't do something right, it will come back to bite you. Una know they understand these things. Una when they carry political talks, now still una. There's some things you just read it, you just turn your head and say, let's move on. All right, indeed, let's move on. So 5.6 million PVCs has been collected in Lagos. You say, let's also do well to be taking down these numbers. Today they are saying 5.6 has collected. Let's get the total number of PVCs out there so that tomorrow they will not tell us that 10 million votes for one person. Meanwhile, now only 5.69 So I'm sure these numbers are not just here for for decoration. Let's be keeping it. Let's be following it up. Let's keep the numbers intact. Let's know the numbers of PVCs collected per state, because most times the result usually comes out to be much more than the total number. At times, I think this was even the very recent election, general election that they did. That was it, Kano, one of these northern states. The result was even more than the number of people in the entire state. This time, all of us go turn mathematicians this time around, because you cannot be bringing result that is more than the number of people living than the number of people in that place. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Mr. Machiavelli, I see you right there. It's good to have you on this broadcast. Thank you for coming on here. So the reps are saying CBN alter your policy, this withdrawal limit. But Oga Godwin, do want to remember that Godwin Emefiele is amongst the people whose ministry has not gone, to give accounts, to give account of their budget, and they've been given 1 week, and this will also be discussed. So I don't know if Godwin Emefiele has just imagined himself only me with the entire reps being. First of all, I went to do naira redesign, and I know say some people were affected, and now I'm already doing withdrawal. So is it only me that will sit down to be questioned about this? Oga Gordon, as you know, he ran to Daura to meet Buhari, to get Buhari support. So it is being implemented before getting Buhari support. All right. Let's okay. So let's follow the story. Right, it's developing. Let's see. Let's see if there will be a turn. But at the end of the day, it is just still going to be us paying so much, because it doesn't say that after the 100,000 naira withdrawal limit, if you exceed that limit, nothing for you. It only states that if you exceed that limit, 5% will be added on every other charge. So if they already know that we need money, but see me. Okay, okay. How is this going to account for a cashless community? I mean, already the people that carry all this money, they are ready to do away with 5%. Me, we'll sit down and calculate the 5%. 5%, of course, we say once the money, I'll sit down and wait till next week. But these other people that are the main target, I mean, it's here that 500 billion naira note, it is now in the bank vault. So this naira redesign apparently worked. And it is these same people that needs the withdrawal limit, and they're the ones that are being affected. Let's move on to another paper. We've taken the stories. Do not forget, though, my people, military is coming out to tell us where it is in all the papers, because we are wondering, why would you tell us that you are being pressured to compromise the election? Come out and tell us the politicians. Which politician has access to chief of defense staff? Are they not the big shots? Are they not the big shots that have access? Is it me? I will now go and meet military officer and say, I want you to compromise. Who born me where? How will I go and say something like that? So it is these same people that you people sit down and dine with, and now you're coming out to tell us, put one hand in your nose, tell us that they're pressuring you to compromise. While we are there dealing with this thing, the military wants to come and show us that what wants to come and become the center of attraction. Bego. Mr. Machiavelli, what's happening to your network? I really love to have you on here. I hope that you get that sorted out. And if you need to talk to me, if you need time, quickly, if you're busy, talk to me on the private chat, Mr. Machiavelli. All right, let's move on to the punch. On the punch, we have here INEC plans voting centers for 2 million IDPs. Okay, election rigging, resist pressure, opposition warns military defense headquarters, caution soldiers. Abeg go. LCCI knocks federal government over worsening credit ratings. Reps query NNPC, CBN, others over unaudited accounts. CBN, go and answer, leave the aura, go and meet the reps. They are looking for you. Go. Can you imagine NNPC? But NNPC, you people give us a record that you are doing the needful. We're not supposed to fear now. Now that they are saying, come and audit your account, we're not supposed to fear. You people have eaten us, because our president was sleeping. People have eaten us. On cash withdrawal, Emefiele insists on limits. Reps demand suspension. CBN governor says withdrawal limits will be increased or reduced. Customers return 1 trillion naira old notes to banks. Bills kept in CBN vaults. No banks in our constituencies. Cashless policy can't work. That's by reps. Okay, it says no banks in our constituencies. Cashless policy can't work. That's by reps. All right. That picture story that you are seeing there is of the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Honestly, I see, there's never a time to be more thankful that your life revolves around your vicinity. School, church, fuel station, markets, It's just around you. You don't have to. I don't every people that stays far away from their office, their church. I really, really don't, because movement now is there's traffic every day. All right, that's as much story as we have on here. Let's see. So, what Nigerians are saying, why is DSS the one, commanding NNPC and IPMAN to make sure to deal? They say they have 48 hours. 48 hours to deal with fraud issue in Nigeria. 48. No, now, if in 48 hours the first scarcity, everything just disappears, then that will not be good. That will be wickedness to the very highest. That will be wickedness. We don't want to see wickedness in high places. If by 48 hours this thing actually clears, then that's bad. That's bad. It's already bad as it is. Already bad as it is. So then, if they have to wait for DSS to mount this on them, then that will be bad. I think that's about the two main stories that we have here. About three main stories that we have here today. All right. Do also remember that we're talking about the political talks. How long? How long? How many more people do political thugs have to kill? And why is nothing done about it? Political thugs, are they allowed? Is it a thing that is allowed? Is it in our constitution? Please, to my amazing panelists, I welcome you to the broadcast, but please do also put your mic on mute. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let's quickly move on to the last paper. The last paper for today would be the Daily Sun. The Daily Sun: DSS gives marketers, dealers, 48 hours to end scarcity. Troops kill 9 bandits, rescue women, children in Kaduna. Military resisting pressure to compromise election. That's by the CDS. Buhari vows to defend democracy in Africa. Rivers government alleges plots to blackmail Wike over G5 demands. Plateau workers declare 5-day warning strike over salaries and others. Abeg, who is the governor of Plateau State though? Yeah, what position is he over there? And I'm sure this one is busy campaigning. 2023, PDP owns Imo. Will sweep polls. Ihe Dioha says Atiku will sweep polls in Abia. Campaign coordinator. Nigeria best place to invest in Africa. Osibajo meets with Vietnam's president. 11 foreign firms bid for Ajaokuta. Still, federal government begins payment of $496 million. All right. Of $496 million judgment settlement. All right. That's as much story that we have on here. All the stories are repeated. The clash, the attack on Atiku's man yesterday is being penned or yes, it's being pegged on the River State government, and they are saying that these are intruders that are coming to make it look like, to make it look like it is Wiki and his men that is doing this over the G5 demand, saying because they are not in support of Atiku, they are attacking him. And they come out to say that no, that is not happening. And let's all remember that Wiki has been saying that he will not accept any form of trash talking, any form of insult, any form of accusation on the G5 governors going forward. That anybody that tries to, do that is going to give it back to them. So Mukuna not do anyhow. Wiki has warned you people ahead of time. All right, let's move on to our panelists. Okay. The floor is open for submission. Mr. Chris, Mr. Starkis, how you doing? Let's have your submission, please. Okay, looks like I might have to move on from you, Starkis. Let's go to
Okay,
Mr. Vine.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Please go on, sir.
All right. Good morning, everyone. And thank you all for coming up so that we can listen together and listen together on what is going on in Nigeria. I greet you all. Thank you, my sister. I said things are really happening, and I thank them, make us to laugh, because these people, PDP and APC, they should stop blackmailing Nigeria with all stop bringing confusion in Nigeria. Where is the peace accord that they signed? Those people signed peace accord that there will not be threatening in election and the campaign. Why they are busy destroying things, causing confusion everywhere? Why can't they be cautioned? Because everybody is quite known to everyone that is PDP and APC that are bringing all this confusion, destroying things everywhere. So where is the peace accord, and what have been doing to them so far in all those things that they are destroying? Because it's quite known that there are the people doing this thing. So if you sign a peace accord that everything will be in peace, why are they busy destroying things? Is it when they kill everybody that they will hold them responsible? So this is what they have to put and stop, and everybody should come out and question these people, because they are the ones doing those things. But the more they are doing this thing, everybody is keeping quiet. Things are happening. They are having issues on daily basis in the country. Why they say that they sign peace accord? So if they keeping quiet to them, staying silent, they keep on destroying things, attacking on people on daily basis. When is this going to get any stop? Please, we are asking the INEC the people in charge to do something about it, because it's not. They started destroying INEC offices. Now they are going on people's, attacking people. So please, something should do about this. I think I will stop here for the meantime.
Okay, all right, Stakis, thank you very much. Mr. Nuru, how are you doing? It's good to have you on the broadcast. Please unmute your mic and give your submission. Mr. Nuru, I can't hear you. Please, if you can hear him, let me know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. On the issue of the talks, um, Christian using talks to destroy electoral process. I think sometimes the politicians don't know about this, even though sometimes some of those actions do favor them in some areas. Because from the pattern I know, they cause violence
Sorry.
from the area that they are not strong.
Your network, the network is really bad. If you can, change, I don't know, reposition yourself where you have a better network, please. Join us. I'd like to hear from you again. Please, thank you. Okay, let's move on to Mr. Nura. Apologies. Oh, he's still talking. I'm not sure he even heard what I said. The network is, I bet he's joining me from Nigeria. All right, let's move on to Mr. Brian Maxwell. Mr. Brian Maxwell, how are you doing? Good to have you on here.
Thank you so much. I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm happy. Thank God it's Friday. I'm happy Friday to all of you, my co-panelists, Niger family worldwide, and those that are in the comment section. DSS summoning, the oil marketers, etc., for a meeting and giving them ultimatum. What is the constitution? Is that part of their constitutional, fundamentals? Where in the constitution is it said? When has let's say, the failure to provide, scarcity of petrol or petroleum products become a national interest, national security threat? If he is going after or warning these oil marketers, has he even inquired if there is available forest for them to bring these finished products from abroad? Does he know what these people go through in order to bring it, the uncertainty that the government is creating that makes these people to do what they do. Has he ever asked the government why 4 refineries are no more working in that country, that put Nigerians on this problem of carrying gallon in a country where petrol is like water? Has he questioned the government, past and present? Why have they, destroyed the refineries that are there, or even cannot even improve on the standard and the productive level of these refineries? And you are talking to oil marketers who are just there on the field to make money. I don't think that is part of their work. And for as long as I know, I don't think if that is constituting a security, national security threat. If there is anybody that is,
It is actually within their rights to get involved in this.
I don't think it is within their right, because what I heard him read and the article there, this has not gotten to become what we call national security threat to the nation. It has not. This is not, so their mandate is to investigate and dictate anything that is a threat to the national security. When has scarcity of, when did scarcity of petrol become a national security threat? You see, in Nigeria, everybody comes in to do so many things. There is duplication of, security outfits. They bring out outfits as if they are going to the market to buy Accra. I don't think it is within their remit to do that. And if they persist in what they are going to do, is going to be counterproductive, because these are private business people, unless maybe they too are cutting corners. But if they are doing what they're supposed to do, knowing fully well.
At this point, I think they should be involved, because we see no reason why NNPC will keep saying to Nigerians that they have enough products, and there are queues out there on the streets of Lagos and other places, queues that you will stay for 2-4 hours, no joke.
Is it okay if Sister Emma?
No, I think let's take some other person's view. Mr. Nuruddin, please, Mr. Vine, I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Let's take some other person's view on this. Mr. Nuruddin, please unmute your mic.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
On the issue of the DSS giving 48 hours ultimatum to NNPC, I don't think that is the jurisdiction. Their decision should only be based on security of intended gathering to safeguard the country, not the NNPC. On the issue of the NNPC or the first cast or whatever, these guys you say you give the ultimatum to, they're independent oil marketers. They are businessmen and women who are looking for their own daily bread. What the government cannot provide for the people, they're in there providing it for the people. So if they're
Okay, I don't know if any other person can hear Mr. Nuruddin. I
can't hear him either.
Okay, all right. Mr. Nuruddin, apologies, the network. So we'll move on to Brother Nice. How are you doing, Brother Nice? Good day to you. It's good to have you on the broadcast.
Yeah, good morning, Misima. Good morning to all of you on the panel. Yeah, what do you want me to? I should continue?
Yes, Brother Nice. Please continue with the conversation, the ongoing conversation. At this point, with what is happening with the fuel, Minister of Petroleum has said nothing. NNPCL are saying that there is enough products, that the only problem is it's a function of bad roads that is making these products, and then there is the IPMAN that are saying that there are no products from NNPC. They're buying from private depot, and that's why the price is irregular and more expensive. So it's a different thing we are hearing. It's a different thing we are seeing on ground at this point. And then DSS are coming out to say, see, you people are not giving Nigerians what they want. This is their right. Nigerians are entitled to this, and you have 48 hours to end this. This one is saying this. Most importantly, the Minister of Petroleum, who is supposed to even be in charge, has kept mum on this. So it's a triangle that's, boy.
You see, my yeah, thank you once again for this opportunity. If it's not because we don't have other subject to deliberate on, I would have preferred not to speak on this, because it's just like wasting of time. You understand? These people, they are just the same with the government, you know. So I don't think all those problems is the regulation of all those things. Is the fault is from the government. You understand? Because if the institution, the government is really functioning, all this nonsense will not be happening. What is it? Which excuse did he have to tell us? NPC, you know. And Mr. Nuru, unfortunately, he has a lot to say, but it's unfortunate that his network is not good. He said something right now that it's not the job of DSS to invite NPC. I disagree with him. You understand? It's the job. If this is the work of DSS. This is the work of all those security outfits that we had. So this is where these are part of corruption we are talking about. That's the reason why DSS exists in the first place, to call them to order. Anybody that is corrupt in that NNPC need to be arrested by DSS. Those are the reason why those institutions are existing, like DSS. Let them call them to order. Let them arrest anyone that is corrupt among those NNPC workers. They should release this thing, gas for people, fuel for people.
Brother Nice.
Let the country. Yeah.
Brother Nice.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Do you believe that these people they call them international oil marketers? Do you believe that it is a private business and they're giving them license to operate? Do you also know that they
Who are you talking about?
They seek, I mean the people that brings this finished product to Nigeria.
Okay.
Do you know that there is no refinery? Do you know that NNPC?
This is also an international product now.
Of course, you see, Sistema, there is NNPC. There is the minister in charge of NNPC. Who is the minister? Is it not the president? The president is doubling as a minister and as a president. The last time I checked, I don't know if he has appointed a substantive minister to head that organization. Who is the minister? Why are they not going to the minister to ask why there is no petrol on the and why there is scarcity? Then before they begin to hold on to private people that are sourcing forests, listen, that are sourcing scarce forests in Nigeria, these people are not getting forests to import most of this. And when they import them at high prices. That is their complaint. How do you want them to come and sell at so price when the government is not ready to do what is right? And you want to kill them because maybe I hoard it because if I'm selling, I'm going to lose my forest and the government is not ready to support me. Then why would you want me to sell? I need a suitable price to sell. And that is what they are telling you, that they want to deregulate. Government said they will deregulate. Deregulate and let everybody now know how much you are going to buy per liter. Ordinary Ghana here, we don't even have our crude oil. It be people where they take them. It has been, given on loan because we are not contributing anything. Despite, in fact, just the only thing we contribute is that the oil is found on our ground. They are paying us what they call royalty. We are not getting anything. No. We are not getting the percentage Nigerians are getting from their own oil. They are paying us royalty. And we are not queuing here. A petrol here, like I told you before, right now is 14 Ghana cedi, and 14 Ghana cedi is around 500 naira. Why not deregulate and let people, let the market determine if the price, if you can refine, if federal government is refining this crude by people, will we come here and begin to talk this? If there are refineries, working refineries, we will be talking this to the system and Nigerian people. That's my position on this.
I mean, I
Yeah,
thought
thank you
being
very
the
much, Vai.
president and also being the minister of petroleum, I mean, you would use your power to insist and push and see, to the completion, to the start and completion of a refinery in the country. So why are you then the minister? So waiting be that thing where you do be another person for no fit to will make you stay there. Yeah, they do anything. Come out or you put someone else. You're just there, not saying nothing to us. People are being unproductive out there. It's not fair. This is our main source of power because the electricity, you see those ones that are even refusing to even go and audit their this thing. You see those ones, you can't even hold on to those ones. You don't plan around those ones. If you see, well, if you don't see, it go be. So at this point, I think yes. Okay, there's a comment here by Mr. Kennedy says acute fuel scarcity could be a matter of national security threat because nationwide protests could shut down the entire country, thereby causing mayhem and insecurity. And the worst part is the ministry in charge of this, they're lying to us. If you're not lying to us, you people should leave your offices and go and ask these people why they are queues on the fuel stations and why their fuel stations are shut and why black markets. That is, you see, black market people are mounting their enough product of black markets just outside the fuel stations. So it's either you join the queue or you buy and go your way.
Sister Emma, there is something I just want to chip in.
About this black market even has so far 3 colors.
Sister Emma,
So it's costing us a lot. Yes, please.
listen, that's the reason why when I want to start my submission, I started from the president. You understand? How can a someone that is a president of a nation who cannot improve the life of his people and the economy of the country with the power that he has, and he still put himself as the petroleum minister, he still had it to his own job as the president of the country. This man, so the same man that is not functioning, that is not working, this man just hold Nigeria stand still. This man just hold Nigeria stand still. Nothing is working. Why can't just to lead the nation alone is difficult for you, and you now go and have yourself as the petroleum minister again, and when you know that your head is not working, the head is already finished. I don't understand. I don't understand the president of Nigeria, that man.
Please don't talk about my boo boo that way. And that's my boo boo.
I know you love your boo boo. I know you love your boo boo, but I'm just saying the reality. Your boo boo don't want us to move forward. That is the problem that I have with your boo boo.
You see, Sister Emma, you see, Brother Nice, if there is anybody in Nigeria that knows everything in total about the refinery, the NNPC, that person should be Muhammadu Buhari. Remember, he was the PTF chairman. He was in charge of the resources and earnings that were, done and the processes in that NNPC. Now he is the president and as well the minister, the substantive minister. He's doubling. What do you supposed to do right now? You know that Nigerians, it was said that Nigerians, consume, is it 800,000 barrels of crude oil, I think, in a day? Now, where are the refineries? And this is if you say, like my brother Kennedy said in the comments section, there is what we call primary and secondary security threats to a nation. Now, this primary, this secondary insecurity threat now to a nation is as a result of the inefficiency of the, where would these independent oil marketers now come in? They bring their products. The government didn't dash them the forest. They struggle for this forest and they bring it in. And they've been shouting to Nigerians, if I sell at this, I am losing. That is where you see the subsidy that has been a scam right now. In fact, if you look at it, everything in that particular place, when you begin to discuss this issue, you feel bad. In fact, you feel that everybody is just, it doesn't want it.
Mr. Maswell, Mr. Maswell, you know where this problem is coming from. It is in Western world here. Before you become a petroleum minister, you need to have the degree. You need to have all the credentials before you will be. They will put you there. How can a military man, somebody that does not read petroleum, just put himself at the now only Nigeria they see this kind of thing. Where be say, person when they play football, they'll go put her as the minister of interior. They'll carry person where read interior minister, they'll go put her for defense minister. That's it. They will just miss. How can you not get qualification of to be a petroleum minister? You go they put yourself there. Where be say now military, now you know. Tell me how this man go take get the clue about the petroleum issue for Nigeria. Tell me how this thing. That's the reason why I'm telling you. If this DSS really want to start work now, they're supposed to start from Buhari. They'll go sit down for your office, ask and say, you are a minister of petroleum. See what they happen. What is the problem?
I agree with you, my brother.
You understand? So all the corrupt people where they work for NNPC there, DSS need to bring them to book right now. Because if they hold this thing too much now, this thing if to send another country now, because in Nigeria they fear this thing will lead to nationwide protests where be say violence and everything go enter the country. This kind of problem. It's just because Nigerians are used to suffering, and the reason why they still they bear. Now this one fella they call suffering and smiling. And Nigerians
smiling. It's brother nice. They see what these people are doing. Look, let me tell you. This system just 30 seconds. You see, these people, right. I told you people before. I said that the government is directly involved on this. They are conditioning your mind. They are conditioning your mind right now. They are creating, I call it artificial scarcity. They are conditioning your mind to peg a price for you and tell you, in fact, they want to push it to a certain price, level where you say, if we are going to buy it as this, and there will be availability of this, product, give it to us, we will pay. That is where they are conditioned. They did it before. They did something before. They came out, this, back and forth. We did not do this. We did this. We didn't do this. At the end, what happened? There was an increase. They are conditioning your mind. Remember, they bought a share in Dangote's, refinery, and they are going to ask you to buy it at the approved international rate per liter. That is what they are doing, and they are conditioning your mind to it. That is what is happening. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nuru. It's good to have you back on the broadcast. Please unmute yourself and continue with your submission.
Okay. Everything that has to do with this first scarcity is all corruption. I agree with what the other panelists were saying, because they have intention of increasing the price well, and right now they are doing it systematically so that you can pay more. Then sometimes, if you also look at it very well also, if actually the NNPC is the sole importer of petroleum products into the country, they should come out and tell us how much we should be paying. But the way it is going on right now, NFPC need to be investigated. EFCC, DSS, ICPC, any form of whatever form of this you can use, they need to be investigated. That's my opinion on that.
All right, Mr. Nuru, thank you very much for joining us. Are you still talking?
No, no, I'm okay.
Okay, all right. All right, thank you very much. Thank you to each and every one of you that has joined us on this broadcast. A big thank you to Wilfred. Thank you for being here. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Walla, thank you for being here. Samuel Laka, thank you for being here. Mommy Diaspora, thank you for being on the broadcast. Mr. Essay, thank you for being on the broadcast. Osagovo, Jacob D, Grace Imafido, Grace Imafido, how are you doing? Good to have you on the broadcast. Skystream America, how you do? You used to give me tongue twist before, but not anymore. I'm a pro now with your name. It's good to have you on the broadcast by Maxwell. Thank you for being on here, sir. Thank you very much. A big shout out to you watching. How you doing? All right, thank you very much. Right here, for as many of you that are yet to get it, this is our account details, and I beg that you do well to support us either by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section, or you do a direct transaction to our account number. This is it right there on the screen. You have plans to support us much later on, but please have this somewhere close to your eyes and your heart. Please do want to support us, please. Thank you very much. Please get used to this account number because it will be coming up much more often than my face on here. But thank you very much for all of your support over time. Thank you. It has gone a long way. Thank you. We are always, we are very grateful. We're vocal about that on here. Thank you. Thank you for your time, your presence. Thank you for your submissions. Really, I have a great time. Always look out forward for the chat. Mr. Nurudi, we have other programs like the charts Mondays and Wednesdays by 1 p.m. We have discussions every Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. We have debate every Friday. You want to be here. You want to be here, and you want to be here early enough to get a spot. All right, and newspaper reviews Monday through to Saturday, 10 a.m. every day. Yeah, Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. All right, thank you very much to my panelists. Okay, I'll say this one tomorrow, Saturday. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that tomorrow. Please let's have a full house here. So, okay, so we have one human interest story on here. This video went viral yesterday of this actress. She's an actress. She's a star actress. She's a star child. I don't know how many people are familiar with series like The Johnsons. She's on there. So yes, just the back trace. So she shared a story. There's a viral video of her going out there where she opened up on the relationship she has with her father, saying that she does not have any relationship with her father, and that the father gave the mother. Now, just to go to the bottom of this, that the father gave a mother money to take her out to do abortion on her, or take her out here, right? And but the mom took the money and ran away, so she doesn't know, she doesn't care about now. And because of this, she's had problem, like man problem, and she's been told often time, and she's had to work on it and all of that. So, and while we would look at the bigger picture, right, that this is somebody who needs help, the conversation went all the way, and I dare to say as usual, to criticize the mother who had taken out time to train this young lady, telling the daughter, that the father gave her money to take out the child, was not necessary and it's disrespectful to the man. That is the problem of millions of Nigerians right now. And now, growing up or back then, you would have people do something, you would have men, like you have people whose mom were, taking care of the house, doing things for the family, right? But they would make it look like it's the man. They would lie most times. And if they have to pay for something, they will have to give the man money to pay for the thing because, it's going to look, to look disrespectful and all of that. Some even have it worse, but they still have to cover up for the man. Every time they have to cover up for the man. Well, that was rather surprising that they would leave the bigger picture that, okay, this young lady who is beginning to live life has such knowledge, has father abandonment problem. That's a problem. And we would now that's my submission. I want to hear what you think. So I want to hear what you think. Starcase, I'll start with you. The woman telling the daughter the father gave her money to do this because he never wanted her. You think
Miss
that was
Ima,
a wrong? Yes,
please can I
please.
leave my submission because I have something to do later, please, so that I can
Okay.
leave.
Okay.
Starcase, is
Okay.
that fine? All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
All right. I should come up.
Yeah,
I should come up.
Miss
But
Ima,
I
Taki,
but Starcase, please hold on a minute, please.
All
Please put
right.
your mic
Okay.
on me. Come back to you, please. Thank you.
yeah, you see, this situation, uh, it happened to a lot of women. You understand? Maybe some men out there as well, but it's always often the one that I've seen is almost women, you know. And any woman that always in this kind of situation, they always take their boyfriend or their if they are married, their husband, they always take them as their father figure. You understand? The women that is in this situation, they always take their men as their father figure, and men always take advantage of them because they will see you as their father, they will see you as their husband or their boyfriend. You understand? So they are always kind to men, and men always take that advantage. So this kind of woman, what she's supposed to do, she's supposed to go and look for her father. They just need to reconcile she need to reconcile with her dad if the man is still alive. You understand? So she can go and look for the dad with the mom. All of them should reconcile. You understand? And they should move on. That is just the truth. This kind ladies, I have a friend that have such girlfriend when I was in Nigeria, so they are very kind people, whenever they have any man, they always take that man as their father figure, you know and men always take advantage of them. So you men out there, you should respect those kind of women. You should not take advantage of them because they love you, all those kind of things. Understand their situation. It's just an advice to men that have such women. That is why I was telling Mr. Maxwell yesterday. Mr. Maxwell, you should go to Liberia and Sierra Leone to see.
I will sue you.
Thank you, Miss Ima. I finished.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, you can only click on the link if you'd like to give your submission. There are no numbers to call in. Well, thank you, Brother Nice, for your submission. It's good to have you on the broadcast. Abiodun Isabella, thank you, and good morning to you too. Okay, let's move on to Starcase. Starcase, please.
Okay. Yes, as I was saying, somebody like this young lady, she really need to encourage her despite everything that she is going through. This condition is a critical situation that she is in now. And for me, I will advise her that she should not go and be thinking in much that will disturb her life. She should forgive. She should forget everything and find peace in his heart, in the sense that she will try and meet her parents back so that they can make peace. She go on with life, because it's a situation that if she keep on reflecting on what happened, maybe it may disturb her in the future, or disturb her life as a well. So I think the best way that he get back to his parents and they try to reconcile. I think for me, that's what I think it will be the best thing. Maybe their parents too can see the reason to embrace her and try to give her peace of mind back again. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for your submission, Starcase. Thank you very much. Please put your mic on mute. Mr. Vine Maxwell.
Sister, if I understood you well, is the father in the same country where the daughter is?
Oh yeah, she also said something like they were even church members. They used to pass each other when they go to give offering, but she didn't even know that was. I think she said she didn't know that was the mom, but later on the mom got to tell her. So she knows the person. The person knows her. Like they know that. So now they all know that they have a child. They have a father somewhere. So they know the father is very much alive and all that. Mm.
Hey, look, I will speak on, I will see myself as the man right now. Look, I don't need to be harsh. The irresponsibility of most men is what is making women or putting women the way women are. How would you have a child with this and you don't care to go and look, for the child? Eh? How will you have a child? You have a child. It's your own with the woman. And you cannot go and look for your daughter or your boy child. You give money after everything. You not give money to, what? Why can't you call your own daughter? If you that, go and do DNA test and take your daughter home. Look, as far as I know now, the picture you showed there shows a child, a beautiful lady that is so confused. She needs help. She needs counseling. And wherever the father is, I don't want to talk more on the woman, because if the men no go deposit, no go germinate. And when they germinate, some people will run away. They will feel I don't care. The woman alone will bear the brunt of everything. I have seen it happen so many places, even here in Ghana. You see it happening everywhere. The irresponsibility, the crass irresponsibility of some men is turning the world into what we are today. This lady now, if she become violent to people because of how she has been treated, that parental care wasn't there. Maybe from one uncle's house to auntie's house, from friend's house to friend's house, and so on and so forth. That was how she grew up. The money they gave to the mother ran away with it. Forget about that. The responsibility of the man is to go and look for what you did and take it back. That is your responsibility. This is bad. This is bad from that particular man. The father should own up and take the daughter away, instead of putting the daughter in this psychological and mental mental torture. Thank you. That's what I have to say about that statement.
You mean you should do the needful, becoming the father figure and all that. You should watch what.
Exactly.
No, but I think first of all, he should be apologizing. Maybe she doesn't even want him again as the father. He shouldn't. That would be asking too much.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
demanding too much. Just apologize and let her know
Ex-
that men are not shitty. I'm just the terrible person, so that she doesn't have a problem with every other person.
Exactly. Exactly, Sister Emma. That is what I'm saying. Apologize and making sure it's one thing to commit a crime, and it's another thing to know, recognize that you committed a crime. If whether to apologize or not to apologize, this particular case, the man needs to calm down and apologize. If everything, and this girl supposed to go for a thorough counseling, because there are some certain things in her mind now, some negative thought about men and the treatment from a father like her father. She needs proper counseling now. An apology comes in, let them move with the father. Because standing alone on this dangerous society full of vices and violence. Look at the other one, the billionaire that killed the billionaire. We've not finished that one. No. Look at this one right now. What happened if this one turned violent because of lack of parental care? So the man should own up and apologize and take the daughter back instead of allowing her to grow on the street. Thank you, ma'am.
Please, let me just say this. If we should not blame the man too much. Maybe the man did not have any clue. His own, he will be thinking maybe that woman still did what he asked that woman to do. So we should not blame the man so much. That is the reason why I said they should go and find the man and reconcile. Maybe when the man will still see the girl now, the man will be surprised, So we should not blame the man so much. It's just the fault came from the both sides, both the man and the woman, so the wife. So the only thing they can do now is to reconcile and let the man think that.
Brother Nice. If the man no go deposit, if you no go
I
plant, you no
know.
go grow.
Listen,
If you no
yeah,
plant, you no go grow.
Mr. Maswell, it did happen.
Yes, sir.
It did happen. You
I
understand? But
know,
at
I
the end of
know.
the day, yeah, it did happen. So at the end of the day, maybe the man not still know, say that kind of pikin dey somewhere like that. He don't know again, don't forget. He don't move on, they start another life. But when he go come notice say, this woman still keep this child. They go reconcile and just to reconcile, that's all. That's the reason why I said it the first time. So that the man will take his responsibility and apologize to the girl. That's all. That is just the
Uh,
truth.
okay, so nice, organize. Another thing that I want to say is that this is a very important that we should understand. I'm not calling any particular group of people particularly, but generally as a being. This kill that we are doing, you don't know who you are killing, and you don't know who is that you deposited in somebody that you are asking to flush out or to deal with. Just like what we are saying here
Exactly.
today, of
Exactly,
all those
bro.
people that they kill. So this should put an end of it. Please, we have to understand this thing. Instead of killing, I think they have some many things that you do to contact with somebody which will avoid that thing that you after everything you will be trying to flush out and kill. You don't know who you wants to kill. Okay, look at this young lady that we are talking now. Look how this young lady is looking. And if maybe the thought of the father is that they have flushed the girl away. So tell me now, even the girl himself meeting the dad and telling him, even the dad looking at him that this is somebody he wants to kill her. He give money so that they can kill her. Then tell me how would she feel? So this is what we are going to be looking at. Every being, like, let's stop all this killing. That's not the end of everything. Before you let somebody that has come, let it be there. And please, we too, everybody that is meeting somebody, no, please, we should put this thing in order. I think prevention is better than cure. Thanks.
Yeah, you are right, bro. You are right. The only thing is that it's a circumstance of life. There are some people where they are not mature enough to have kids, so they always take those decisions. And if you are a Christian, before God is a sin, to flush out a child. So it's a sin before God, and I believe before me too. But circumstances can make it happen. So thank you.
All
Brother
right.
Nice. Brother Nice. Sister, on behalf of my fellow men here, I have a confession to make, but I no flush in Liberia or Sierra Leone or anywhere, brother. Nice. That let that be known. You see,
Yeah, but no,
this
Mr.
things, most
Maxwell,
of this,
I know you. You are a responsible man. I know you
yeah.
won't do
See,
that.
see. For me, I don't. On that far place, I cannot because I thought of how do I settle down with this person? If I'm going home, will I leave her here or some? So I try to abstain from most of those things for myself. It is not easy, but if you know where you are going to, you will get there. But in Nigeria, I flush before, and I know that God, as I'm speaking it out now, that God will forgive me and I will not do it again till the day God will take my life. It is not something to be done. You don't know. Through that flushing, you flush kings and queens, princes and princesses. I have done it before and I regret from the bottom of my heart and I will not do it again. And in this case, I will not support anybody that will suggest to take away, evacuate. Fear is the way we're doing it. It is horrific. It is bad for me. And I pray that God has forgiven me from the bottom of my heart. I say this. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Vimax. So thank you to everyone on the broadcast today. Thank you very much. Please do also like this broadcast. Make sure to please like the broadcast. Again, if you missed out, please do well to support us by either doing a direct transfer to our account or you click on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. But either ways, please endeavor to support us. Please jot this down. Keep these details close to your eyes and your heart. Thank you very much to my panelists. I come to you. This is where you give your final submission. Starkis, let's have your final submission, please.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. My final submission. Everybody has said good and contributed a good ideas, and I'm saying that we should keep on pushing. And in the same way, I'm saying that it's good that all those things is happening, most especially for the promises that APC have made that have shown us totally failure. So it's for us now, the people that are still going back to support the APC again, being proud of supporting APC. Let them keep on going. But I want us to know that the pattern, the system that you follow that achieve now,
Starkis, I'm sorry I
the
cannot hear
mind that
you.
APC uh, have
Okay, go
nothing to
on.
give. Uh, they should have in their mind that APC, they don't have even to talk anything about APC. So let them be going. And on the attacks that are happening, is giving us more doors. And it's for us, it's for the INEC to look into it and the lawmakers to look into it. If there's fines to give to those people, they will fine them so that we can have peaceful and successful election. Thank you.
All right. Mr. By Maxwell, have you seen the comments by Mr. Kennedy for you? You want me to read it
No.
out for you?
Okay, please.
Okay, so he's having a good laugh, and he's also saying the truth is coming out gradually. Mr. Maxwell, not only you, Wakako. So please answer us. You want to say the answer here?
Waka come from outside, from the operation area.
Please give your final submission, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. We have to live one day in our lifetime. We must sit down and take responsibility and account of what we have done. Okay, so that is how I see it. And as a responsible person, I would take responsibility of my past mistakes. And I pray that God, the creator and the giver of life, will forgive me in all that I have done in the past. You see, so what I'm trying, you see, Nigerians, the people, I feel for the people in that country, because these are innocent people. They did not do anything, to be sharing in the inefficiency and the trouble mayhem that they are going through, in respect to fuel scarcity. If you are one of the person that is making the citizens to go through this ordeal in a country where crude oil is like water, it shall never be well with you. If you are one of those people that are causing this mayhem on the citizens of that country for doing nothing, it shall never be well with you. That money that you are gathering or you intend to gather on the riding on the backs or the blood of the innocent will not be beneficial to you and to your generation. Thank you, and may God bless you, Sister Emma.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Maxwell. But nice, let's have your final submission. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. This is the reason why I love Mr. Van Maswell. He loves Nigeria with passion. You understand? He speaks from his heart. So, Mr. Van Maswell, all this swear we swear for them, I help you say amen. All these people will put us for abject poverty with that country with a lot of resources. They say they don't want what we enjoy. And better for them as you swear for them. And I want to call on DSS to go and arrest Minister of Petroleum or call him to go and ask him question. What is he doing with our petrol? How is he doing our petrol? Minister of Petroleum, you have question to answer. DSS, please go to his office. When I know where your office is. Wanna go question that man. You understand? That is all I can say. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you to each and every one of you that has been with us on the broadcast. Thank you. Okay. You are coming in just to say amen. Happy holiday. It's good to have you on the broadcast. Thank you for being on here. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I do want to remember all the programs. We have, yes, this is the newspaper review every Monday to Saturday 10 a.m. Nigerian time. And then we have the chat. The chat is Monday and Wednesday, 1 p.m. Nigerian time. We have discussions Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. We have the debate every Friday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Yes, coming early. So do want to turn on your notification bell. Yes, talking about notification bell. Do want to also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. Yes, and as soon as you do, you turn on your notification bell. But please do want to turn on your notification bell, and also, please do want to support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section, or you could just directly do a transaction to our account details. Please do well to jot this down. Thank you very much. Thank you for participating and thank you for engaging us today and always. Do well to enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, do well to enjoy the rest of your day. To my amazing panelists. And tomorrow, please join me early. I can't wait to, you know, uh have you on the broadcast tomorrow. It's the end of the weekend.
Miss
I
Emma,
think
please, I want to ask you a question.
yes, but nice, but
Yeah,
nice, but nice.
yeah.
Remember your name before you ask me that question. No,
The same I remember waiting.
remember your name before you ask me that question.
Yeah, the question I want to ask you in where
Okay.
you live, do you have a stable light, electricity?
Oh, really? Mm, not stable.
Not stable.
Mm-mm.
Like how many hours? 20 by day? How many hours? Hello?
I'm here. Thank you. Okay, say 10 hours. Say 10 hours. Yeah, say 10 hours.
No, okay.
Uh,
Oh,
10 hours.
okay, okay now. See you. I hope I hope there's this thing this afternoon. Dish out.
No, today is Friday. No,
Okay.
it's only Monday and Wednesday. But that night, I was just saying it now. So you were not listening to me.
Uh, no, I did not hear you. That is the reason why I asked.
Well, I know we no longer have it. All right then. All right. So
Oh,
enjoy the rest of your day. I've gotta go. Take care. Bye bye.
yeah, yeah. Bye.